Test. Video game. Video game occur. Who here is video game? I am video game. You cannot be video game, for my video game is what I am. Boop. Ah. Also, I just realized I'm stupid. Wait, am I stupid? Here's a question. What will happen if I click this link? It just goes to the archive. Dang it. I need to go to, like, just a currently live... I need a link to just a currently live page on YouTube. I have no idea how to do that. Good morning, everybody. I see you're here. Don't worry. The stream will be starting any second now. Whenever the technicals are no longer difficult. Okay, we are go. No, wait, we're not go. I need to change the thumbnail. Oh, and the game we're playing. Dang it, but it's in the middle of saving. YouTube is annoying and it doesn't like it when you edit it, and it's like, well, I'll save in a couple hours. Well, until then... Yeah, wow, oh my god, I can't believe we're already here. Holy crap, this run went really well. I've just been speed running, like, Jesus, it feels like it was only a minute ago that I hadn't even started the game yet. Also, good morning, South. My day has been. It's been pretty a lot right now. Oh god. You almost did that to me. Okay, cool. First try. For context, Centaur Man is where the only real run yesterday ended. Okay, 2 in a row. Practiek confirms. No. I'm not. This isn't practice. I'm just cheating. Jesus, dude! There you are! Okay, that was 3 times in a row, so I am not as worried as I was before I started the stream. Oh my god! Oh my... Hello! Jesus! Good... I'm sorry if I'm calling too much attention, but good morning to everybody in general in the chat. But also to C Phoenix, good morning. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm done practicing. First run of the stream. Let's see if it dies in Plant Man. Answer is yes. Wait, let's see. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Am I streaming? God, I hope so. Otherwise, people are seeing the game by methods I am unfamiliar with. For anybody who was not here yesterday, Plant Man stage is the hardest in the run. I also didn't bother practicing it that much because it's the first stage in the run. Of the 12 deaths yesterday, 11 were in Plant Man stage. So we will be here a while. Wow. God. Wow. God. Oh. That was on purpose. I just wanted to demonstrate to you all. I just felt it was really important to demonstrate how, you know, it run's gonna end here. Just suddenly, out of nowhere. Also, I have no idea if it's placebo or not, but I swear that the animations for starting the stages go a tiny bit faster if you're mashing the buttons. Do pits count as damage? No, but dying does. Are you serious? Dagnabbit. The good RNG is if he uses his fists. We got very bad RNG. Good morning, Gaming Warlord. It's going absolutely wonderful. We have had one actual run so far that got past Plant Man, and it got to Centaur Man, which I think that's real good for the first real for realsies run. And Centaur Man is a boss who I will never be ashamed I got hit during. Nice! Oh! That usually doesn't happen. I have never practiced for the fist going horizontal. Oh my god. Cool. I'm getting that better memorized. Okay, second real run. Oh, that was a dropped input! Okay, I should have been more careful about when I was landing. I've mentioned it before that landing from jet is one of the moments when you're more likely to drop inputs. We have our official first dropped input deaths. I should probably add a counter for that. Dropped input. 1. That's specifically dropped input deaths. Now, that was still my fault. It's not like, oh, the input dropped, so therefore it's not my fault. It definitely was my fault because I know that inputs can drop when landing from jet. That is very avoidable. But still, I'd like to have a tally of dropped input deaths, just for fun. Just to demonstrate, yes, the game drops inputs. Damageless? Is this like the opposite of the Final Fantasy VG myth? Sort of. We got hit a lot there. Technically, we are not beating the game with a mage. Oh my god! And then you use the fist. Great. How did you phase through that guy? I am unsure which guy you mean. I phase through guys regularly. When I get to Rockman 8 Damageless, will I play the Japanese version of Legacy Collection 2? I have no idea what I will be doing in that scenario. That is far too hypothetical future to ever even consider. Oh my god! Worst part is I even almost did it. But yeah, I'm fully aware that Legacy Collection 2 for the as well as I'm pretty sure the X Collection. Technically it's 2 X collections, which they released at the same time and are also, I'm pretty sure, just the same executable. Is that a thing also? But I'm pretty sure it's an issue for both of them that, like, all of the vocal tracks were removed. Oh, and probably Zero Collection as well. Actually, no, they weren't removed. It was one of those things where they were like, oh no, we don't have the rights. Let's just, like, code around that. You know, we'll still include a pirated copy of the song that we don't have the rights to. We just won't let the player hear it. But yeah, I'm not sure what I will do about that. But I mean, for the sake of a challenge run, it's not the biggest deal compared to as long as the gameplay is identical. It doesn't even necessarily have to be identical, but that'd be very preferred for an emulation, I think, specifically. That's so weird. It is standard practice to, like, sort of not really care much about copyright, while also simultaneously being incredibly bureaucratic about it. Go ask Nintendo and Rare who owns Tip Top. They genuinely do not know. They just sort of didn't care enough. That was just a little, just wanted to keep you all on your toes. My favorite fun fact about weird copyright bureaucracy is that Punch-Out for the Wii is a licensed Sailor Moon game. Seriously, look it up. Is the DK fight replaced with Sailor Moon in the Japanese version? No, unfortunately, it's something even funnier. Somebody on the team, for like one of the characters in like some sort of like, you know, in between match animation, where the character is you know, waiting to fight or something in like an intermission. I don't know the exact context. Piston Honda, yes. He is reading a manga which is not visible on screen, but if you actually look at the actual asset, it's not. To be very clear, he is not reading a page of Sailor Moon. That is a misconception. It's even stupider. He is reading a mishmashed, super blurry collage of ultra, super duper, unintelligible panels from Sailor Moon that have been so incredibly modified. If this went to court, nobody would ever say that's actually Sailor Moon panels. But the higher-ups found out and went, oh dear God, and of their own volition ran over to whatever company owned Sailor Moon and says, look, we screwed up. We need to buy the Sailor Moon license from you. We need to make Punch-Out for the Wii a licensed Sailor Moon game right now. Here, take our money. So does that mean Nintendo has the rights to make more Sailor Moon games? I think it was not a very good deal for them when they got the Sailor Moon license for Punch-Out Wii. I assume it was just a single deal, because 99% certain somebody else had the exclusive video game license to Sailor Moon. So that's gonna be a bureaucratic nightmare. But of course, I don't know the specifics. I just know that Punch-Out Wii is a licensed Sailor Moon game. That is where my knowledge ends. Isn't that still considered fair use, the reading of the comic by the character? Like, you're not going to get the same experience as actually reading the manga. Oh, yeah, no, if we went to, like I said, if this ever went to court, friggin' fair use as heck. I don't know Japan's legal system, but I'm pretty sure they've got something similar. Like, There's no way this could ever be considered copyright infringement in any way whatsoever. It is that stupid. Oh my god. Whew. What is the menuing helping / preventing from happening? So I've got a dark secret to let you all in on. I am in fact a fleshy human meat bag. And unfortunately, my fleshy human meat bag brain isn't actually capable of playing video games. So I need to use a little cheat code of pausing the game over and over and over again. And that gives me better reaction time. You know what? I'm gonna play it ultra safe because the last couple times I've been here, I've gotten worried about About that shield eating my shield. There we go. What's DI1? Dropped inputs. That is the number of runs that have failed because the game dropped an input. Rockman 6 is known for doing that. And no, I'm not talking about slide canceling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear I've practiced. It was brave of them to change the series Antagonist 6 games in. Mr. X truly was a breath of fresh air as a character. Oh, absolutely. Like, Jesus. Like, friggin', let's be real. Dr. Wily was getting old. Mr. X? Jesus. Can I just start on his character design? Like, this guy defines menacing. And he looks like he looks like he's got something to hide. Friggin' with those glasses? Oh, friggin', like, what's behind those glasses? I just want to know. I just want to... Oh, my. Nice! Why pause buffer? Oh, we went over this earlier. Basically, I'm bad at video games. There's no special trick to it. I'm just pause buffering because I am bad at video games, and it is a convenient cheat code, which is technically legal. How many levels are there? 12. And then at the end of the 12th level, you go into the final battle with Mr. X. What's the furthest I've gotten? 7. The boss of 7. What does DI1 mean? I'm starting to see that having that there and instead of just lowering the text size was a bad idea. Whoa! Whew. I need water. Deaths is the number of times I've died in the game, and DI is the number of times I've died in real life. How many times have you died IRL? Oh my god, I just said, we have a counter on screen for a reason. Ooh. Did Game of Champion ever even beat the first Ryu Ga Gotoku game? Not yet. I'm still in the middle of it. I've been in the middle of it for a few decades now. I'm working on it. It's just, you know, I sort of got into a place in my life where I didn't have that much free time, and I was like, once I get free time, I'll just get back to it. Still trying to find that free time. I'm gonna make Majima-san sad if I don't visit him soon. Is that the guy who goes all, Kiryu-chan? That's the only line in the entire game that I have heard so far. I have not gotten very far in the game yet. Hey, you're supposed to get out of there. There you go. Oh! I'm dumb. I hate these guys. Dang it. It's all your fault, Kiryu-chan. I see you over there. Yeah, that dude who was voiced by Mark Hamill in the OG Western release of the Yakuza 1. Yeah, I'm playing the Japanese version, which is part of why it's taking so long. I don't know Japanese. And unfortunately, they made decisions when localizing Yakuza 1. Hence why it's called Yakuza 1. Which means I can't play it, and I have to play the Japanese version. Because they never released the Japanese version over here. What's next? Are you gonna start calling this game Rockman 6? How dare you even insinuate that I would ever, in any scenario, call this game Rockman 6? Oh my! Oh my! Polite RNG today! Oh! Well, that's one way to end it. Echoes of Wisdom drops in about 2 hours. Technabbit. Yeah, I'm kinda good at video games. For clarification, I was being sarcastic. I said I was good at video games. Sarcastically, because the thing I did was incredibly bad at video games, performance-wise. Just to be clear. Why did the stream suddenly zoom in? Suddenly zoom out? Well, it hasn't suddenly zoomed out on my end. Yo ho 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 ho. Good morning, Eggman. Fun fact, you can avoid the flame pillars every time if you stand 2 background pillars away from him. Yeah, I ain't risking that. I'm fully aware that I can dodge them every time if I'm good at the game. Don't worry. Oh, that was a dropped input. From when I was wiggling left and right. We can up the dropped input counter. Yay! Okay, let's... Unfortunately, I don't think they let you change text size for specific text in these boxes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that noise? What's that noise? What's that noise? What's that noise? Han? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Han? Han is the pickiest boy in the world. But yeah, good morning. What'd I miss while I was gone? Did Rockman get hit? Oh crap, dang it! I was looking at the chat! Like some kind of stupid! I have reached the point where I'm just sort of like, oh yeah, runs are dying left and right. I don't have to actually pay attention. It's not like this run will be successful. A famously accurate prophecy. Don't you? No! Dang it! Dang it! Close. Okay, I have some pumpkin Snickers that I would like to try. I thought they were like, oh wow, are they pumpkin spice Snickers? But then I realized after I bought them, wait, it doesn't say anything about that. It's just, I think it's literally just Snickers shaped like pumpkins. The most boring way to do pumpkin candy. We'll see. This is some boring ass candy. Nice! Oh. You having fun there, Rockman? That almost ended badly. Wait, is somebody telling you that in the anime, the Master Ball fails? Is somebody seriously telling me right now? Well, one, spoilers. I'm gonna have to permaban you. But also, wait, seriously? Seriously, there's a part in the anime where they go like, wow, this is a Master Ball. It can never fail. Oh, I guess it failed. Ooh. It was eaten? Wait, so, okay. Here's the most important part. Was the Master Ball thrown at the Pokemon with intent to catch the Pokemon? That is the most important part of this question. Yes. BS. BS. This is untrue. You are lying to me. because there's no way that the anime staff would make that mistake. The Master Ball's power level is simply too high to be defeated by a wish cache. Another question. Why did you throw a Master Ball at a wish cache? That doesn't sound like a super legendary monster. First of all, don't throw the Master Ball. Don't throw the Master Ball. Never throw the Master Ball. That is a unique item you do not waste. It is too valuable to use. If you use it, you won't have it anymore. What if you need it? You don't need it now. You're never gonna need it. Oh, this guy was he dedicated years of his life to catching this specific wish cache. Okay. You know what? I guess I understand this more. If it actually made, if it was more of it was actually a really personal kind of thing. Okay, I understand that a lot more then. However, incorrect. Incorrect that the Master Ball missed. That's not non-canon. I have seen almost 2 seasons of the Pokemon television series. I know that the Master Ball would never miss. I trust that you're watching the superior 4Kids dub? No, I'm watching the inferior 4Kids dub that they did later. Well... Well, it technically didn't miss, it just hit it in a way that the Master Ball got a blue screen of death and failed to function correctly. No, it missed. That's not how game mechanics work. You can just pretend he's introduced an eating Pokeball mechanic and be like, oh, actually the Master Ball, it can miss as long as it encounters the eating Pokeball mechanic. You don't get to just do that. I mean, May and Brock are gym leaders. Holy crap, spoilers! I mean, I knew about Brock. I knew about Brock. That one was a bit... That was a little bit less in the spoiler territory. But I'm pretty sure May is a player character, so her being a gym leader is a pretty giant spoiler. And yeah, you also got their names wrong, but still. In the games, May and Brock are gym leaders. No, May is a player character. Not only are you spoiling the anime for me, you haven't even watched the anime? Wow. I cannot believe the level of spoilers I'm getting here. God, that reminds me, what was it? There was actually, like, a comment I got recently where somebody, like, they, like, corrected me on a game mechanic. Like, I got a name of something. I think it was in a Rockman video. Like, they were like, that's not that weapon's name. And then I was like, what? Yes, it is. And then they come back to me and they reply, oh, sorry, I haven't actually played this game before, so I didn't know. What? Wait, what? Then how did the original comment happen? How did you correct me? How is it a possibility that you corrected me on this thing that you know? Did you Mandela effect in real time? Did your consciousness switch with a version of you that had played Rockman before? But also it was a different version of Rockman. Yeah, one thing you gotta be careful about, somebody was mentioning like, oh, have we tallied up the times that the anime was inaccurate to the games? You do have to be careful about, was it an inaccuracy of the anime, or was it an inaccuracy of the 4Kids dub? I know, for a fact, this matters, because I have been doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Every 4Kids change to Yu-Gi-Oh! And they, in fact, do change the actual mechanics and commands in the duels. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub. Like, they actually change what happens, what moves are made in the card game on screen in ways that break the rules. But in the actual original anime, they follow the rules completely. God, I need to get back to every 4Kids change to Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to keep going. It's just money. Oh, and also copyright. You might have noticed that episode 8 got completely copyright blocked. You can't watch it right now because it got copyright blocked. And then, like, a lot of the other episodes are copyright claimed right now, so I can't... What few views they get, the money is being siphoned. Yeah, this is actually the first time I have actually been screwed by the YouTube copyright system. Before now, every time I had ever disputed something, they would actually either just like, confirm my dispute, going, actually, yeah, this is fair use, so we are retracting our copyright claim. Or they simply did not care and just let the 30 days timer run out. But this time, whoever just suddenly got into their job at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Headquarters has suddenly decided, actually, change mindsies. Change mindsies, because it's important to note, these exact same videos did get copyright claimed for using Yu-Gi-Oh! Footage in the past. And then I did the dispute system for them. They have gotten copyright claimed for Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, and this time they're just like, actually, no, change mindsies. Nope, not fair use. You're illegally pirating Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes, and we will siphon money from it. Thank you. And then the other one, for whatever reason, one specific episode, they went, let's not siphon the money. Let's just block this video worldwide. What made me decide to do that series? Because I think I started watching the... I'm not sure exactly what was the specific catalyst. If I was just, like, reading trivia about, like, things that had been changed. I think that was it. I was reading trivia about things that had been changed, and I was, like, flabbergasted. And so that was sort of the idea. But then, then when I actually started working on the video thing, I realized, wow, it got changed way more than people even say, and it was famously changed in the dub. Like, this isn't a dub. This is not a dub. The Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids anime is not a dub. That is a misnomer. It is a completely separate anime. It is a dub in the same way that, what was it called? Ghost Stories is a dub. In fact, I'm pretty sure Ghost Stories is more accurate to the original story than Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. Like, and the thing is, a lot of the changes they made are bizarre too. Like I'm not talking, oh, they censored it. They changed this line to something goofier. I'm talking just weird. No conceivable reason. There's one episode where they rearranged the order in which scenes occur. I can't figure out why. There are there are scenes that, like, they shifted them around. And one scene in the original happens earlier than the others. And then, like, really, like, it seems like just careless stuff. Like, not even intentional, but they just sort of carelessly, like, didn't even consider the... I was about to say subtext, but really it's just text. The text of the original scenes. Like, there is... I mention it in the, like, even just the first couple Every Change episodes. There is a thesis statement to the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise, which is just put in there right at the beginning, which is when Yugi and Jinochi first become friends, Jinochi tells Yugi a riddle. And long story short, the answer to that riddle is friendship. It's something you can see but can't see, which is not necessarily a very good translation. I think it's sort of a difficult riddle to translate, but it's really important because it's the thesis statement for the entire series. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all about friendship and games. Riddles are a type of game. The answer to this riddle is friendship. This, like, is... Come on, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here! And then in the dub, they just removed it. They were just like, that riddle would just be hard to translate. They'll just say that Jinochi just tells Yugi that, you know, it wasn't actually his fault that he bullied him. It was actually Yugi's fault that Jinochi bullied him. Of course, in this version they call him Joey, and that's what we get instead. We get the bully saying, "Friggin' no, Yugi, I was just trying to toughen you up. That's why I was bullying you." That's not what happens. It is straight up what happens. Did you watch English Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! For that matter? Yes. Many times. I did a video about it. For those videos, I watch each episode in isolation. Once or twice. And then I watch them many times, comparing side by side. Like, they were reading from the translated script and they were confused more than not caring. Well, the thing is, if a dub is being done from a translated script without them actually having the context of the original, like, actual script, some amount of not caring was in the process there. Somebody somewhere along the line had a level of not care. It's not necessarily that, like, every single person involved didn't care. Of course not. Most of the people doing the actual work definitely care. Okay, so I can kind of get why they changed Shinochi to Joey. It is worth noting, actually, technically, it is believed, but not like a confirmed thing. We don't like know, but it is believed that the name changes were not a 4Kids thing. That 4Kids actually did have to go with the names that they were given, and they happened to be given, like, those changed names for some characters. Kazuki Takahashi has openly praised the 4Kids dub. Okay. This changes nothing. He's a cool guy, and I disagree. It's also worth noting, like, the whole thing with Joey, that's technically not, like, a dub thing. That was in the original manga. Jonochi's, Dungeons and Dragons character is named Joey. So canonically, Joey is a nickname for Jonochi. Of course, it's in like a specific context. It's not like everybody's just all like, "Hello, Joey. Good morning, Joey. How have you spun any yo-yos, Joey?" Did I mention here that Kazuki Takahashi is partly responsible for me breaking my egg four years ago? Oh, wow. What did he do? He made Yu-Gi-Oh! A manga whose card game I was playing when my egg broke. Aww. That's more indirect than I was hoping, and I was already expecting kind of indirect. Still, though, he's incredible for that. What's a dropped input? It's where the game's where you try and press a button, and then the game goes, no, you didn't. Hey, wait. What level am I in? Hey, this is apparently a run. I've been so distracted by the chat, I've just not noticed. Have I gotten past Fireman? Huh. Ah, the last good Animal Crossing. Yeah. For the Nintendo 64. Are you even reading the YouTube chat? Nope. I hate you all. I couldn't bring myself to say it. My voice was cracking. It was just too cruel a joke. I love you. If you pay close attention in that final scene when Game Champ is saying "I hate you all," you can hear her voice cracking like she's not really in it. Am I planning on doing the other 4 Legacy games? Well, I mean, that's a loaded statement. That's a loaded statement. The other 4 Legacy games. What? The other 4 Legacy games? Like the ones in Legacy Collection? Because this is the last one that's in Legacy Collection. There aren't any more in Legacy Collection. I think they mean main series games, but there's more. There's more than that, so that's impossible. Even by, like, the most conservative number of main series games, that does not track. Also, the plan is I'm going to do this, and then I'm allowed to just do whatever I feel like, and who cares? That's the goal plan here. I do this and I am free, and freedom means not having to worry about having plans. Freedom means I can come back if I want, and I cannot. Meh. Oh, I haven't even meant... Deck Nabbit throat. I haven't even mentioned it till now. But in this game, you can't control where you land in boss rooms anymore. That's not a thing. It was a thing in, I think, both 4 and 5, that when you jump into a boss room, you could control where you land. In this one, Rockman will always walk to a specific point and start the battle from there. So you cannot influence that at all. What qualifies, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not super familiar with Animal Crossing, but I always just assumed that each game before New Horizons was just same game with more stuff. I think that I would say that I would not... The problem is, yes and no, because we've had same game in Animal Crossing before, and then we've had sequel with exactly the same structure before. Like, Animal Crossing Wii, that's just Wild World. That's just Wild World with just, like, a little extra distraction to it. And different graphics. Like, it's just Wild World. Wild World is a pretty big step up from GameCube. And then GameCube was just N64. It's literally just an N64 ROM. And then New Leaf, I think New Leaf was like the biggest jump we'd had though. New Leaf like changed things up a lot. And then New Horizons, yeah, like you were saying, like before then we'd gotten same game with more stuff. I wouldn't say every game was, quote-unquote, same game with more stuff. But then the New Horizons, that set a completely different precedent. That was the same game with less stuff. I'm still so sad. Fun story about New Horizons. I was stuck for the longest time, not sure what the trick, because I wanted to play it without spoilers. So I was stuck for the longest time wondering, wow, I haven't gotten a shop upgrade in so long. Jesus, how do you get the next shop upgrade? Like, I know in some prior games they'd had it be that, like, you had to have people from other towns make purchases / selling in your shop, and I've tried both of those. I had friends over and didn't do anything. I've spent so much money in this shop. There's no way I haven't meeting a money threshold. And eventually, after several months of not hitting whatever the trigger was, trying everything I could think of, I finally looked it up. And I was like, okay, like, I'm not figuring it out. I guess I'm just not good enough to figure out how you get the next shop upgrade. You've already figured it out. There wasn't a next shop upgrade. The final version of the shop in New Horizons is, incredibly small. And then, of course, after finding that out, I was like, oh, they're saving it for an update. Because they're continually patching new content in this game. Clearly, they've prepped the final shop upgrade, and it'll be one of the updates. Oh, no. Oh, but they're doing paid DLC now. Clearly, it will be as part of the paid DLC. No. They expanded the mayorship mechanics at the expense of everything else. Yeah, that is the thing. If you like having, like, the ability to, like, do more creative, like, empty canvas kind of stuff, then New Horizons would probably be pretty great. I think Minecraft is super boring. I have never seen the appeal. I have tried to get into Minecraft multiple times. Like, back when it was first a thing. Very back when it was first a thing. It was barely even, like... It was sort of like a little cult following. It didn't have, like, the giant following yet. It was just sort of a little cult thing where, like, some people on the internet were saying, hey, this game's pretty cool. I played it. And I was like, wow. This is boring as heck. And I immediately uninstalled it and thought I would never have to think about it ever again in my entire life. And everybody's just all like, for Minecraft. For Minecraft all day, all night. It's a $50 billion franchise. I'm just like, what? Did I miss something? Then I booted up Minecraft again. And they hadn't updated it. They hadn't updated it since I last played it. It was still the same thing. I don't understand. Where's the gameplay? But I want to be clear, I'm just talking about, like, my own perspective and experience. Like, I'm not in any way, like, implying, you like Minecraft? Bad opinion. Ha! And then I high-five my non-existent friend and shed a single tear. I'm just saying, like, that's just, I can't. Me personally am incapable. It is a flaw of mine. I cannot enjoy creativity. It's evil. Have I ever played Terraria? Not yet, but I own it. I'm pretty sure. I'll get around to it one of these days. I think I didn't want to start playing it yet because they were actively updating it. Have they stopped yet so I can start playing it? Oh my god. They announced they were going to stop updating it like 12 times in the last 4 or so years, but they never actually stopped. Oh god! So what you're saying is I'm never safe to start playing it. Like, oh, the devs announced that it was the last update 10 years ago. In fact, they went completely defunct. The company who made it doesn't even exist anymore. They're just going to be like, oh sure, they say that now. No, it's safe to play. All they're doing is collab stuff. Does this collab stuff end up in the game? You say, oh, they're only doing collab stuff, as if, like, oh, you know, they sell Funko Pops of Terraria. Like what? Like if they make Funko Pops of Rockman 6, I'm not gonna be like, dang, jeez, I played Rockman 6 too early before that update. They're always adding things and adding quality of life. Okay, so the game isn't done yet. I don't care, like, oh, are they adding significant stuff that I'm really gonna write home about? I'll figure out if I'm gonna write home about it when I play the game. Which I'm not gonna do, because they keep updating it! Stop! Just finish the game, dagnabbit! I think the next update will be the final one with actual new content. Again? I don't know how this goes. I was told about this a couple of minutes ago. Easpies. Make your own fun? I paid for the game, and now I need to work for the fun? I know exactly! If I wanted to make my own fun, like, I could just walk outside. I could just go punch someone. Like, I mean, like, the reason I have video games is so I don't have to deal with the repercussions of going and punching someone. Oh god, this screen. Okay, so I know I'm safe right here. Okay, that worked. But you are a lot farther away. That works. Okay. All right, we are officially, well, not officially. Okay, we're basically officially tied for the furthest run now.
Holy crap. I had to improvise there. Whew. Official furthest run! Oh my god. I don't know if that panda is going to kill me, so I've got to figure something out. I'm not gonna risk it. Oh crap, I forgot about that! Whew. There was a dropped input just now. Luckily, not a fatal one. I honestly can't remember what happens next in this stage. Oh, whoops. Okay. I'll go ahead and refill Centaur Flash. Ooh. All right, we are 8 stages in. What happens? What happens when I scroll the screen? I remember. By the way, exclamation mark pronouns, pretty please. What the? Oh, Sam's dead? Jesus! Bye, Sam! She, her pronouns, pretty please. Poor Sam. Wonder if he ever managed to pick the username. Alright, run's about to get a lot easier. Damn! Quadruple extra lives. Whew. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Crap. Trying to put the stages through my brain. I think we're far enough in. I'm gonna just look up a map. Like, I don't want to risk it. My brain is failing to pull this level's map. So, I'm just gonna have to ask the internet instead. Let's hope this one actually shows enemies on it. It does not! It does not show it. Okay, but I know where I am. There's a bunch of Mets coming up. Great! Scary! Oh crap, I clicked on the game! Now if I click out, it's gonna go into the emulator menu. I always click on the game by instinct whenever I get back to it. Ooh. What's my favorite VG myth I've ever done? Pokemon. I wouldn't say that's my favorite, like, edited episode. That... Probably Kingdom Hearts 2 still? I don't know, I really like the Recom one. Pokemon with only status moves? You have me confused with somebody else. No, unfortunately, I didn't do one as you know, as try hard as that. Wow, I'm stupid. I could have been killing that guy way easier than I'd been doing in practice. Do I have a favorite joke? There's a few. Off the top of my head, one that I've had people say is one of the best I've ever done is
They hit us like a truck, and we hit them like we just got hit by a truck. Crap, 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 crap. But yeah, if I do have a favorite thing, it's gonna be like something simple and small like that, because I like simple and small turns of phrase. Who am I fighting? No, 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 no! I figured out who I'm fighting. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh, I think I got pretty good RNG there. Not that it's necessary, but makes it wasn't as stressful as it could have been. How long do I stream on a day? I stream at times on days. There is no more accurate schedule than that. Oh my god. Ooh, nice. I'll take you. Oh, crap. Okay, there. I shouldn't have scrolled the screen that fast. That's not good, wasting that centaur flash, but I can probably make do. Okay, so I fought... I think the last boss was the rock guy? Is this Metonger, or is Metonger in the Wily stages? Spoilers. This is probably a loaded question, but what year is Rockman set in? Rockman 1 is 2000X. And then I believe it's Rockman 2, where it shifts to 20XDX. But either way, this game definitely takes place in 20XDX. I thought 1 was 20XDX. No, 1 is 2000X. Okay! The X games use 20XDXDX. Yeah, I also do not remember 20XDXDX. Because I think that would be hilarious, and I think I would remember a hilarious thing. I bet someone did this joke before, but I want to see a game in which they celebrate New Year 20XDX. I mean, there is a... I forget exactly what it was called, but like a Homestar Runner thing, which is 20XD6. Stinko Man, that sounds right. Rude. Oh no! Oh no! I know what part of the stage is next! Oh! Ah. Okay, I gotta think before I go ahead how I'm gonna tackle that. Thank you! That is a whole extra centaur flash. Assume there's a reason Game Champ isn't bothering to punch the X blocks onto the first two spawners. What? 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 Go back a second. What did you just say? No, excuse me? I'm gonna have to try something. I never knew about this mechanic. Are you joking? I have practiced this stage, this segment of this stage, for hours. For hours! Oh my god. My god! I even watched speedruns. I think they just don't do this because it's slow. I am going to have to practice this stage later. Wow! I just did not know. I just did not have that knowledge in my brain. That is simply the only reason I wasn't doing that. I just kept jumping over these unique blocks right in front of the spawners every single time. One of these blocks is right in front of the spawners. And I'm just thinking, gosh, these infinitely respawning enemies are so annoying. If there was only some way I could stop them from coming out of there. Ugh. I'm just stuck here on my little giant X block. The exact same size as all of the breakable blocks in the game. Interesting that. Oh, you can't block all of them, dang it. That does wrench the works a little bit. I jumped very early there. We almost lost the run. Oh my god. Ooh. It's important to note that that jump distance is a bit deceptive in this game. It's actually a bit longer than it looks like it should be. I'm not sure which game if like it was like this in 5 as well or not. I don't really remember, but in this game I know at least. The edges of platforms are not where they visually appear to be, in the sense that they will just sort of push you off if you aren't on the platform, like, enough. So that was a very, very close jump. Closer than it looked. Okay! We did it! We beat the game! We defeated Mr. X! But what's this? Why is the music still so sinister? Oh no! Mr. X was Dr. Wily all along? He may or may not have been supposed to be dead! Okay. We do not have enough Centaur Flash. We need to grind. Thank you. You know what? Screw it. Let's not take the risk. A little wasteful, but... Gotta be more careful about scrolling the screen. Do I need more night? Don't think I need that much. The thing is that even just grinding for more weapon energy is itself a risk that I have to factor. Like, this is not a safe grinding spot. Safer than going without Centaur Flash, but not that safe. Okay. Wily was the twist villain of 4, 5, and 6, and arguably 3. He's the twist villain of 3. He's a twist villain of 3. That is a thing. Well, oh god. My brain did bad button planning. I was about to press B instead of jump for using my jet. Okay. Okay, and between... Well, the thing is, I don't need to refill Centaur Flash, because that is actually equal to full with regards to the number of Centaur Flashes I'm able to continue doing. So, Blizzard Attack, you know, let's just get that filled up. What is the next screen? I remember what the next screen is. Bathroom break.
Good morning. Ahem. Joe, you're gonna need a new strategy, Joe. That one's not working for ya. Ha 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 ha. True Game Champ fans get that reference. This is Dinosaur, isn't it? Let's see, what bosses do we have left? I know there's Dinosaur left. I know there's Wily Machine number 6. And the boss rematches do not have a boss fight in this game. And Tank. Ah, Tank is... Okay, so this one is not Tank. This one is Mechasaurus. I think that's the name. Unless I'm getting it confused with something else. Hard part time! Okay, one more down! Hey, who here likes grind? You know, I just realized something. It's actually kind of important that I break this block, just so that I have more place to dodge. Don't worry, in the video I'll edit it and say that you need to open that block so you can get that very important E-Tank. Oh, good morning, Bendy. Bendy is one of my teammates from the Retro Olympics. And yeah, the runs have been pretty good, Bendy. This is stage 14 out of 16. So doing okay. You got here at a very exciting grinding for weapon energy time. We just started. Again, I don't get why you skipped the energy balancer. You have to go out of your way for the energy balancer in a dangerous spot, which doesn't really help you in any way. The energy balancer is for convenience. So I'd be risking the run in order to save time. And I don't like having time. As you may have been able to tell from my YouTube channel, wasting time is absolutely for me. Is Beat still OP? Beat is pretty good for taking out random enemies, but unfortunately, because Beat sort of takes a little while to get to them, there aren't many situations where I'm gonna go for Beat. Like, Beat just seems like too risky of a weapon in most scenarios. But he's gotten use on, like, 1 or 2 enemies so far in the run. I think there might be one more? Not sure. Now, it is important to note, we don't necessarily need all of the ammo that I'm grinding for, but, I am going to play it safe. We're probably over an hour into this run. So are you going to play 7 after 6, or are you going to try X instead? Once I do this, I'm free. And I'm not even going to bother entertaining the concept of planning. Also, it's going to be Pikmin without losing Pikmin. Single segment. And yes, losing Pikmin to them falling through the floor still counts as losing Pikmin. I will have to play around that. Weren't you trying Scribblenauts without reusing things earlier? Ooh, yeah, I was talking, like, next Damageless thing, was what I was saying for, like, quote-unquote, the next one. With regards to just VG Myths in general, yeah, I was in the middle of doing that Scribblenauts all unique objects run. Which that has not been canceled, it was put on hold, because I discovered that I would not be able to record it in reasonable quality, because the way that, like, DS capture works, unfortunately, my modded 3DSs, they only, like, output the video through, like, a standard USB 2.0 cable, which, if your computer is using USB for other things at the same time, it just doesn't have enough. It just doesn't have enough capacity to send all that data, so it ends up dropping lots of frames. And at the time I was trying to actually do the run for reals to start it, my computer was on the other side of the room, and I didn't have an Ethernet cable plugged into it. It was routing the internet through my phone, tethered via USB. So, yeah, it was noticeably dropping frames to the point the footage would have been unusable. Like, I've made mistakes and had to have subpar video before with DS games. This goes beyond that. Right, so you just need an alternative method then. No, it is acceptable. It still drops frames, absolutely, but it's an acceptable number of dropped frames, I'd say. Like, I'd prefer it's not there, but with regards to, like, I mean, you don't have that many options for 3DS. But, like, I have my computer set up in its normal spot now. We painted a wall, for the record. That was the reason I had to move it. But it's now in the normal spot, and so I don't have to worry about that. It'll be dropping frames a little bit, but not 50 million all the time. It's not competing with the internet. But Game Champ videos are never subpar. Aww, keep lying. There's new ones nowadays that are way better. Unfortunately, my budget is now lower than it was when I originally got these multiple 3DSs modded for capture. I got a Japanese one and a US one modded for capture because I was like, well, you know, one for the Japanese games and one for the US games. And now both of them are modded with custom firmware so that region locking isn't very much a thing anymore. Whoops. But hey, I've gotten a lot of street passes out of owning multiple 3DSs. Wait, why do you need multiple? Because 3DS is region locked. Originally, I needed like a Japanese one and a US one, so I could do US and Japanese versions of games. For Japanese specifically, like, you know, for Japan exclusive games. Which I haven't gotten that much use out of, but I did get a little bit of use out of it. There was somebody who actually like commissioned me. It was a weird and unique experience. They commissioned me to record a bunch of videos that were on the Japanese eShop. Because there just weren't that many people who had a Japanese 3DS that could actually record all that. So hey, somebody got use out of it. My previous 3DS bit the dust because the SD card slot stopped working. Oh, that's a very important part to break. I'm so sorry. I miss Nintendo Badge Arcade. All this talk has reminded me, I did get a bit more use out of my Japanese 3DS for Nintendo Badge Arcade. Because I found out way too late. So US Nintendo Badge Arcade, there was like lost media badges while Nintendo Badge Arcade was still running. There were badges that they just stopped. They aren't in like the final rotation. They just don't do them anymore. Like a few of the licensed ones, and also like holiday ones. They just did not put into the final rotation. Japanese Nintendo Badge Arcade has all badges in the final rotation. And I found that out very late, and I was like, oh, so if I won 100% Nintendo Badge Arcade, I could hypothetically do it on the Japanese version. But I got started after they'd already announced the shut-off. So, whoops. And now it's gone! It is gone forever! And there was a brief hope spot when I think it was Pretendo said, oh, we're gonna work on reviving Nintendo Badge Arcade. And I was like, oh wow! So it's not gonna be lost media! And then you look at the fine print and they were like, oh, but we can't use any of the old badges or the badge catchers. That'd be copyright infringement. So instead it's just gonna be like fan-made badges. Which, like, oh. So it's not actually gonna be Nintendo Badge Arcade. It's gonna be a Nintendo Badge Arcade fan mod. It's not actually, like, you're not actually gonna have actual Nintendo Badge Arcade. You don't understand. I don't want to have a game where I catch badges. I want to tackle Nintendo Badge Arcade, the video game, and 100% complete Nintendo Badge Arcade, the video game. I don't want to have fun. You misunderstand me completely. That's the opposite of what I want. Nintendo Badge Arcade kind of sucks. No, I've played better gachas. Nintendo Badge Arcade isn't a gacha. No, it's completely 100% free, and you can never pay for it. You can't, in fact. It'd be cheating to pay money for it. If you ever paid money for it, well, you were just buying cheat codes. You were going to GameShark.com and buying cheat codes. You do know it's illegal to buy microtransactions, right? You do know that actually has the same penalty under the law as manufacturing. If you manufacture, you are actually less of a criminal than if you purchase a microtransaction. Yeah, exactly. How am I supposed to play the Pretendo Nintendo Badge Arcade if I haven't even finished Nintendo Badge Arcade? So yeah, Nintendo Badge Arcade apparently has lost media, which is very sad because it's the way they did like the game server base seems like it'd be very difficult to actually pull all of the data for all of the catchers, but you'd think that some super fancy hacker person would have like been on that though. We had all of the catchers in rotation for years. Like there had to be some way to back up that data. Yeah, we need another Giga Leak. somebody please, legally, somebody please, for the love of God, legally leak Nintendo Badge Arcade. Politely convince Nintendo to give you the legal right to release the Nintendo Badge Arcade source code. I am advocating for absolutely zero crimes right now. Whatever Nintendo will ever do anything with Street Pass again. I remember when the Switch was about to come out, and I was thinking, I wonder how Street Pass is going to work on this. I wonder if they're just going to port all of the Mii Plaza games, or if they'll have an entirely new Mii Plaza. Out of those two options, so those are the only two possibilities. And then they announced TWIWY for the Switch, and I was like, oh yeah, wow, TWIWY, incredible. Finally, people can finally understand how great TWIWY is. This incredible, unique little game where you play two games at the same time. I wonder how they handled porting that. I wonder how exactly they actually managed to get playing on two screens at the same time to work on a TV screen. I guess it's like one is on the left and one is on the right, probably. That's probably how it goes. I wonder how they got that to work with, like... I mean, it's not like they're going to require you to play in handheld mode. I guess they're going to emulate the touchscreen, probably, with gyro, like how Nintendo has been doing recently. That's probably how it's going to work. You do it like that. I've got enough Blizzard. I wanna play Rockman 6! No, you can't make me! Apparently the 3DS has an alternate mode where it doesn't upscale DS games. Yeah, I always play in that mode because I feel like it makes the games look much better. Joke's on you. I play on a 3DS XL. It can't do nothing for me. I already got a stretch screen. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. That was not as stressful as I thought it would be, but at the same time... God, that was stressful. Oh my god. No way. No way, no way, no way, no way! Oh, baby. Oh my god, I didn't expect to get this far this fast. This one's way harder than Rockman 5. It shouldn't be going this fast. Oh my god. Oh my god! No, 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 no! Oh. Oh. I'm not sure what happened. Something in my brain crossed signals. I think I wanted to pause, but I didn't, and it threw me off. Oh my god. Oh. Dropped brain moment. Not game. I can't say exactly what it was. It happened very fast, and I didn't know what to do for a second. But obviously, since we're this late in, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it. And that's the end for tonight. I definitely don't have enough time for another one. That was completely fine RNG, too. Like, wasn't even backed into a corner or anything. Man. Great, he got me twice. Embarrassing. Seems like he made a lot of progress compared to yesterday. Oh, absolutely! We got to friggin' the boss rush! There isn't even a boss fight in the boss rush level. Who's Dr. Imp? That is the number of runs that have been lost to the game dropping inputs. That was not a safe way to fight him there. I messed up. Hey Gamer Champ, when you started on the first Damageless Rockman, did you ever think you would make it all the way to 6? That was the plan from day one. This is the end goal. You think you'll do a difficulty ranking of the Damageless Rockman runs once they're all done? 3 at the top, that's all that matters. Aww. I guess I don't fill up on Tomahawk. Eddie? Oh, well, thank you, Eddie. You're right, I would have needed that in the last level. Oh, wow! Well, I'm glad I ended it in the boss rush. That was pretty bad. At least final form was clean. Well, we got really, really friggin' close, considering it's only day 2. I'm gonna go give my heart a bath, I guess. I don't know. It needs something. Thanks very much for joining, heart emojis. It's been a wonderful experience today. I won't be doing it again tomorrow, but near future, more runs.